Choice here. Thank you so very much for joining me again today for another session of Choice Spirit. I wanted to talk a little bit about what to do just before you go to bed for back on law of attraction. But remember, this goes in the alignment with you doing the internal work, getting in touch with who you are. First seek the kingdom and let that inspire you and direct you and guide you and allow things to unfold for you, okay? For law of attraction, okay? Law of attraction, law of vibration. So now that you have it in your heart and you know, have an idea of what you really would like to experience while you're here in this realm, because we're creators, we're co-creators, we're here to create. Everything that you see is created through the human being, through the mind of all of us. So that's one of the things that we're here to do, in addition to learn how to love each other. So anyway, to survive each other on this planet. Anyway, to survive, to survive each other here. Anyway, I'll save that for another video. But get an idea of just before you go to sleep, you say your prayers, you settle, get your mind straight, calm your mind, do a little deep breathing, just before you meditate perhaps. But anyway, before you go to sleep, make sure you don't scroll through your phone, because all of that information goes into your mind. Your mind picks up everything, doesn't miss anything. And it goes into your mind, and then your mind is working it out throughout the night. Listen, if we want to really make some changes in our life, if we really would like to experiment with this thing called law of attraction, we're going to have to make some simple changes and give up some things, just before it's time to go to bed. That means don't eat too late. Don't sit up there and watch movies, any kind of movies, especially scary movies, or anything that's not in alignment with what you're seeking, what you desire to experience in life. Videos. Don't scroll through your phone. Give yourself a couple of hours to relax and to calm down, and allow your mind to get calm and focus on what you'd like to make of your life. What's your soul purpose? What's your soul's purpose? Get in touch and then work on that. So back to before you go to sleep. Maybe I'll stay focused. Before you go to sleep, find a video a few hours before. Say, for instance, you desire, you want to run a marathon. You want to run a marathon. So maybe you look up videos that really inspire you, prior, hours before, get your main videos, so that when you click on these videos, you do not have to scroll through anything. It just goes straight there to that video. And turn the volume down, unless it has crowds cheering and you feel you want the experience of the crowds cheering you on. So then you let that play out. Or perhaps it's something else that you desire, maybe travel to certain places, a place in particular. Pull that video up, and then just before you go to bed, turn that video on and doze off. Clear your mind and then doze off, imagining it, feeling it, experiencing it, appreciating it, being grateful for the experience. and let that video loop for as long as it doesn't have commercials. So you may have to download it if you can do that. But if it's something that you can loop, that excites you, that kind of like inspires you, do that just before you go to sleep. And if you can do that for, they say over 21 days is a change of habit, but I would suggest you do it for a while, because it sinks into your subconscious mind. And remember what I said about your subconscious mind. It basically it runs things when you're not in the moment. It runs things. So what will happen is then the universe will take this stuff and begin to orchestrate it so that you can actually have the experience. You catch up with it vibrationally, and one day you're there and you're running that marathon, or you're taking that trip, or you are in that position of whatever business, whatever job, whatever school, or whatever it is, with that significant other, whatever it is, just put it in your mind. Because sometimes digging up old stuff to have a paradigm shift takes a little time. So while you're working on yourself and discovering who you are and your heart's desires and your soul's desires, the only thing with desires is wonderful to feel the heart's that urge to pursue something. But do it in a way where you're not desperate and it's not consuming you. Do it in a way where you can just take it in lightly, enjoy it, love it, appreciate it, and then relax and let your subconscious mind do the rest. Peace, much love, Choice here. Namaste.